What's up, y'all? Welcome to this week's episode of
Trash Ism.
I'm Sanj.
And I'm Camille.
Let's get this show started.
Fuck Bill Cosby. All right, I just had to get that out.
Okay.
So,
you should make a song. Maybe fuck Bill Cosby.
We could like chop and screw it.
Yeah,
from that. Yeah. I'm with it. I got bars. So for
it's the organization.
Sorry, I'm tired. It's been, once we skip a beat, it's kind of hard to get back.
But we do it.
Like a heart.
We just do.
Was that corny? Like a heartbeat. Like we skip a beat and get back.
Oh wow.
Bars. You gotta really think about it. You know how Nicki Minaj tweet everyone her bars.
Yeah.
So you can think about it.
It's like a J. Cole album. You have to listen to it at least twice
you
to get it.
Listen to it. It might go over some of y'all head.
It might go over some of y'all head.
But so we chose our contest winner for the champagne giveaway.
Yay.
Woo, champagne party giveaway. I'm so sorry. We are not giving away champagne.
Because goddamn.
We will keep it.
Wait, we need to pause this. Because if motherfuckers only listen to this and then, they giving out free? No.
Like, you listen to that podcast, they give away champagne.
Only one party. We won't. Imagine. Can you imagine?
The champagne party giveaway. Our winner is...
We don't have a drum. We got a drum. We should have a drum roll feature.
Is that where you put the sounds at? I'm going to play with it one day.
Pause.
All right. Got it. Pause. Yeah. Got it. Anaya Pickett is our contest winner. Congratulations.
Hey.
She submitted a PowerPoint presentation that we will post snippets of at the brunch that will be held on May 6th. Tickets are on sale now. Get your tickets. We're raising money to sponsor her champagne party. She gonna be fly. Her makeup gonna be popping. Her hair gonna be dead. She gonna walk out.
Is gonna put a piece in it, and it's about to be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. We will be sober while we're there because it's a high school event. Afterwards, we will turn up in celebration of us giving back.
I was like, damn.
To the youth. But yeah,
that's great.
By the time this episode is up, you will have seen her picture posted on our page, and you will have seen the link to buy the tickets to our brunch with Jazz Made It and So Unexpected this Sunday, May 6th, the day after Cinco de Mayo. Don't get too drunk and don't wear any sombreros. Ooh.
Sombrero.
Don't do it, because don't have Mexicans fucked up like everybody else be having us fucked up.
It's also not really their Independence Day, so just stop.
And don't call it Cinco de Drinko either. All right, that's it. Congratulations, Anaya.
What voice was that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just happy to be back.
We'll figure it out.
I want to start doing it like it's a radio show. Like, yo, 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 yo.
You are now tuned in to the best, the flyest Trash Ism 97.8. Welcome.
Boom, 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 boom.
Wow.
Y'all like that? Let's move on.
Fancy teeth and jeans, I seen some shit you wouldn't believe that make me leave the scene. Appreciate the late rappers, paved the way rappers. I think back to backpackers and the wave cappers. Cause now I hate rappers, hate today's rappers, hate these fake rappers, lame fashion closet gangster rappers.
All right, Sanj. So what's on your menu for the past couple of weeks? Quick little summary. Buffet style.
Okay. I went to Coachella.
How was it?
It was amazing.
I'm jealous.
It was great. It's honestly like everybody should do it. I wish
See, I've always been scared because I just feel like it's so many people. Like, I've done other music festivals and I liked it, and I feel like Coachella is like the one. So
it's definitely overwhelming. It's definitely overwhelming.
And like high schoolers go and shit. And old people too.
Little kids. Like, it was like it's all ages because...
Do they have like a playpen? Do they have like a daycare place?
No, they didn't have one, but people were just...
Because bitches be walking around with their titties out.
They just... No, that people had their kids... Because 12 and under, you get in free. So please believe I'm dragging my kids
I was about to say,
Coachellas for 12 years.
No offense. I know she gonna be out when I say this. Heaven. If we split one ticket, we say you 12 and under, girl. We getting in that motherfucker. Half the price. Yeah. And all my other tiny friends.
Never mind. Back to my story. All my other tiny friends, Dang. Okay.
All of y'all small asses getting in free and we going up.
I mean, listen, for the price, it might be right. So
That's what I'm saying.
let it go.
It's a
Yeah,
good-
no,
it's a good
Coachella,
deal.
it was a great time. But it's definitely like everybody is there. From like kids to motherfuckers who was just old as fuck. It was. Damn, that's gonna be coming out every
let me
single
fucking
time.
tell you, nigga.
This dickhead knows that we're recording.
He know when we recording because I never smelled this nigga, and I caught the nigga sneak dissing on my way home yesterday. I seen his little ass in the street. I was gonna run him over, but I didn't want my tires smelling like skunk and shit too. But I see where that nigga be hanging out, and I'm gonna find some skunk shit to trap him
Literally,
or
bro,
something.
every time we record, you do this.
y'all,
Like, have some respect.
Every time that we record, y'all, because we're by
Nasty.
my back door. Yeah, I got 2 doors in this bitch, nigga. We by my back door, and the skunk come every single. He does not like
right
this
at the
podcast.
beginning.
He does not like this podcast. That's crazy. This nigga is really. It's not weed.
That's not
It's
cool.
not.
Anyways,
I cannot believe that he did that
That's
shit again.
crazy,
When I'm
bruh.
telling you, I just saw this nigga last night. I've never seen a nigga before. I was driving past yesterday. I was like, there that nigga go right there. Teasing me and shit. He was waiting for us because we usually record the day before.
yesterday,
So
he like, I'm gonna pull up.
we recorded late, so he was waiting for us. He was like,
And
yeah,
then he was probably over here lifting his tail like, bitch, you thought.
wow.
This
First crickets,
nigga's
now
advanced.
skunks.
How are the crickets? Are they gone? Or are they still chirping?
so
or did the
my-
niggas finally get some?
So let me tell you this shit. My mom did the most mom shit ever. She sends me like these 2 like articles about like the meaning of crickets and how they symbolize like peace and shit and blessings are coming to you. It's like, Mom, please.
Just
Mom,
tell these niggas to
I just
shut
want to
up.
go to sleep. Like I told her, I was like, Mom, that's
My blessings ain't coming, bro.
that has to be the most mom-ish thing you've ever done in my life. Like,
That's crazy.
You literally found the meaning of crickets. Like,
That's crazy.
It's very cute. Like, I don't get me wrong. Like, it's,
No,
it's a cute
that's
thing.
an amazing
It's
sentiment.
literally the most mom thing that anyone could ever do, though. Like, oh, I'm gonna tell these crickets are bothering my daughter. There must be a bigger meaning for this. She was like, they mean that blessings and positivity is coming for you. And I'm just like, wow, great. But guess what? Sleep still isn't coming to me. But anyway, huge
And sleep is a
tangent.
blessing.
Coachella, back to Coachella.
Oh yeah. So like absolutely the most variable crowd I've ever been in. Like it was weird sometimes because you walk in, smoking your shit, boom, it's a 4-year-old,
And it's like,
but I'm like, this shit's still burning,
Yeah, like-
so I got to. You can't just fuck the
I pay
whole.
a pretty penny for this blunt and these tickets.
We can't just fuck this whole shit up for you. Goddamn. My bad.
Like, if you're gonna bring your kids to Coachella, give
I'm
the
sure
niggas
they
a gas
know,
mask or some
because
shit.
there's no way you're.
No, I'm
bringing-
saying like just give them a mask or something.
Yeah, there's no way you're bringing your kid to Coachella if you don't know what it's like. Like them niggas was just like, listen, we couldn't find a babysitter. It's free for you this year. You could take your little Instagram pics that you could post, later on. But you don't,
TBT
and
to
you
say
can just
you
say
have
you've
say you
gone.
had clout. Yeah,
Yeah, you've gone.
I've been about this shit.
Like,
Since I was
I've been
6 years
since I was
old.
like 6. What you mean? Family tradition. It is what it is. But it was honestly such a great time, and I 100% recommend camping. Like, I don't know how people who don't camp do the festival, because, like, for us,
There's some real nice Airbnbs out there, nigga. I tell you, that's
I
how.
100% yes, but the walk from like the entrance all the way through that shit to get in, and then getting out to go find transportation, and how you
shit is crazy.
How you feel when you're leaving is like
Exhausting.
yeah, because I mean our campsite was right next to the stages. Like, we got hella good like placement, and I was still like, damn, we gotta walk home. But it's right there. Not only that, but you can just go right in and out like as much as you want.
And they have showers, right?
Yeah, they have shower.
Okay.
But I mean, we made our own shower. But because
That sounds like some freaky shit.
no, it wasn't freaky. I just came up with like a cool like bird bath situation in the tent with a
Okay.
bucket. We brought like a few gallons of water,
Hey,
some soap,
hey,
washcloths.
hey.
Yeah, because niggas need washcloths. Otherwise, did you really shower? Did you wash? Yeah, so I made like a little makeshift tub thing, and it was cool. Like,
How was the wildlife? Did you see like any scorpions or tarantulas or anything?
It's not even real camping.
I mean, I know it's not. I know that, but you in a desert, my nigga. Like lizards, nothing.
All I saw was
lizards?
a Honda to my left and a Lexus to my right. and then the one motherfucker was parked next to us. They had a U-Haul. They had a U-Haul. You know the van.
Yeah.
They put a full-on mattress in the back of the U-Haul. It was the smartest shit ever. And they had electricity.
I saw someone with like an actual trailer. Did they let trailers go on the?
No, you can't have like a full-on trailer. You can have like the vans though, like the little
like hippie vans,
smaller vans. Yeah, because people emptied out their bags and they had real mattresses in there. Some of them had kitchens in there. It was dope.
Oh, them niggas do this.
Yeah, and it's some of because. It was with a whole flat top grill this big on their campsite, flipping burgers. Like, who are you, SpongeBob?
Yeah, because white people camp anyway. Like they do. Yeah, no,
shit. These are supplies that they had.
They had all of this shit anyway.
This shit was ready to go.
That probably wasn't there. That's probably their cousins that be camping and shit. That be hunting.
It was nuts. People were like, motherfuckers had full on cabanas, lights all on their shit. Like.
Every time I pick someone up, they'll be like, "Yeah, I've been doing this for 7 years." Like everybody told me how long they've been going to Coachella. Like, great. What cookie did you get? Or did you get a discount? No. You have to buy the tickets again like everybody else. Quit telling me how many times you've been
like,
here.
oh yeah, last weekend we saw blah blah blah. This weekend we're gonna. And I was like,
you know what? You gotta have crazy money. And that's if I was rich, I would do the same thing. Like, okay, I'm gonna go the first weekend so I can see these people, and the next weekend so I can see these people.
It was
that way you get to see everyone you want.
The motherfucker next to me was like that. He was like, "Well, last weekend I stayed at an Airbnb and I saw these people, but I kind of wanted to have the camping experience, so I came this weekend, and now I'm gonna see this and this and this." I was like,
"Okay, tickets."
All right, bro. All right, listen, do you? But as far as like the festival itself, Beyonce was great. Like, but I felt like that was not. Even as soon as I knew that Beyonce was headlining, I feel like at least for me, I expected it to be like huge, especially considering she had canceled the year before. She was the only headliner who we knew about when we bought the tickets. That's not usually how Coachella is. Yeah. So that was expected. The nigga who blew my mind was the fucking Weeknd.
I've never heard you say a nigga blew your mind.
Oh, so but the Weeknd did.
Like right there, that's the Weeknd. Enough.
I think I might have a crush on him. It's possible. I gotta reevaluate.
Please don't waste one of your male crushes on the Weeknd. I'm sorry.
You gotta see this nigga perform live. It was something different. That he is different. He is just different. Like, he's not in the conversation enough. I think he's better than Chris Brown.
Oh shit. We don't. Oh, no problem.
Did y'all hear? I think that the Weeknd
but he's not dancing or nothing.
That's my point. Is how is this nigga good live and he don't do shit? That shit it tripped me out. Like I was
That's
like
a valid point.
I was like I'm like this, and then 2 hours passed and I'm like I just watched this nigga stay in one spot for 2 hours. And it was the greatest 2 hours ever.
Let me tell you what really happened. The Weeknd, you know, that nigga is a drug connoisseur. Something in his set was sending off some shit to stimulate y'all. And that's why you feeling like that, my nigga. Like, he has some shit going, some type of hypnosis. If he has some mist going up there, best believe that shit was tainted with angel dust and some old kind of bullshit. So, I'm just telling you what happened.
Well, let me tell then it was worth it. Because he... Like, I don't know how to explain it. It was, like, when I was walking back to the tent the entire I'm just like, wow. Like, he is not appreciated enough. Black people, we need to commit ourselves to the Weeknd the same way we commit ourselves to abusive ass Chris Brown.
We tried to commit ourselves to the Weeknd, though, but then he strayed away from his druggy shit to do his pop shit.
But now he back.
Okay, and people fucking with him now that he back.
Good. Because that nigga performed his album from the beginning to the
now that shit is crazy.
End.
You ain't got no skips or nothing, huh?
Nothing.
Like, y'all gonna hear all of my shit. You didn't download my shit. I'm sorry, does that say 67 and 77?
It absolutely does. Down 10.
In the third quarter? Wow.
Sorry.
Girl, your team is already gone.
Oh,
okay?
Don't I know it? We weren't expecting to do that. Y'all losing to the goddamn Utah Jazz.
Whatever. Our records were exactly the same.
Their mascot is jazz. Like, their mascot is music. It's a genre, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Can you imagine? Fucking Utah music.
Hey.
Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, we're thunder. Like, it's not.
At least you're thunder. You know how many other genres they could have picked? Utah jazz. No, I like jazz, but god damn, like what the fuck? And then they got a little bear running around there with their fucking logo. Like, I hate when they have names and then they just pick a mascot to run around and shit. That has nothing to do with.
But what did you want? A big ass saxophone running around?
Yes, that would make way more sense.
But saxophones are not alive. They don't have like.
But there's bears in the arena.
I mean, but it's still an animal. Like all mascots are animals, right? They're
ish. They got rangers and shit.
Oh yeah, that's true. Characters, yeah. They're alive.
Okay.
I guess the music is alive. I'm not about to sit up here and defend they fucking.
Anyways,
mascot.
The Weeknd is like my new favorite person. Like, yes to The Weeknd.
Doesn't it feel so? I love when you find someone new to stand for. Like, it just feels so good.
The best part though, I used to love The Weeknd. Like when the trilogy came out, when all that shit was out, like, which he performed shit from back then. He skipped the bullshit, which I thoroughly appreciated. I don't think the whites did. I don't think that they were feeling that.
Let me tell you, the whites didn't like Coachella this year. I can tell you that right now.
No, they didn't.
Like Beyonce doing all this black shit. They had the Migos, Cardi B, and YG up there banging blood.
That was the most
50 Cent. Like they were over it. Like all right.
That was that was the most still swag surf I've ever experienced in my life.
They did it again, even after we dragged them on Twitter. They didn't see their wrongdoing.
It was me and Brie just because we was gonna let Beyonce hang. They genuinely did not know what it was, and I'm like, if you guys saw the performance, you should have went and did your homework.
They would know. They thought it was right. They were sitting there literally like this. Who surfs like this? What kind? Don't white people surf? At the very least, white people surf. At the very least, they should be sitting there like
None
this.
Of that.
Something. Give us something.
There was nothing. And then, but Sunday was overwhelming because I feel like Friday and Saturday they're like niggas are coming in like, you know, slowly. Friday people are coming in, so let's like not make the lineup too tough.
Yeah.
Saturday was in the middle. Sunday is like, let's go to this stage, and then we got to go to that stage, then we got to go back to this stage, and then we got to, because they had all the black people on Sunday.
Is Black good live?
Yeah, he was really good. He was really good. And Georgia Smith.
I call her Georgia Thick. That's the only.
And boy, was she.
We can't call it this. There is no Georgia Smith. I don't know who that is.
It's different. It's
Georgia Thick.
That nigga stepped up on. I was like, I see the photos.
I'm only proud because I genuinely and thoroughly enjoyed her music before I knew what she looked like, and then I saw what she looked like. I was like, oh shit, she's fine too.
Yeah,
great. Like usually we give people a chance because they're fine, but I really had no idea what she looked like.
I think she's definitely one of those artists who had a name first, and then
I kept seeing people like tweet her, and I was like, oh, another British like artist. Like I don't want to stand too much for British artists. Like what the fuck? And I was like, oh, this is Georgia Smith.
Yeah, okay. She did that No Scrubs. It was great.
You know, I saw some people on my time. I'm convinced that my timeline is just full of haters. Yeah, I gotta follow. I'm just gonna go follow everyone that you're following off top.
You got, because that's not cool. I don't.
They
like
were
that.
saying like it was some video of her like in a white room with just a microphone right there saying, you know what video I'm talking about? No, but she was singing, and then they were like, does every girl sing like this now? Like, you know how people talk about like the indie singer accent, like. I was just like,
what do you? I feel like I don't get that because to me at least, she has one of the most distinct voices.
As soon as she comes on, I know who it is.
There's nobody who sounds like her, and there's nobody who has sounded like to me.
So
at least.
Yeah, no, I understand.
I don't like. That's the one thing about Georgia Smith that was like,
people
fuck.
that are not happy. I'm just convinced that
that's haterade.
Like seriously, it's haterade. Because I follow people that don't like SZA, and I don't get that either.
How?
I don't know. Sadness, but they're not sad. They have they're like in relationships and they have jobs and stuff.
That's not cool.
It's just like
SZA did a great job. Also, I don't think
I don't want to talk about it.
What?
Because I know that she brought out Isaiah Rashad, and I don't want to talk about it. See, I see that grin. I don't want to hear about it.
They're definitely fucking.
They gotta be smashing. Like
at the end, he went and whispered some shit in her ear, and then she pushes him off, and like he gets. I was like, hard to get. I like it, SZA.
Them two and me and Schoolboy be going on double dates.
Oh, now you want to go on a double date? But when I asked you to go on a double date,
when have you ever asked me to go on a double date? Boom, boom. What is that? Don't do that. Oh, what else? What else?
But I think we should all go to Coachella one time together in camp.
I feel like next year will be the year to go. I feel like the year after next year is going to go back to being white. I feel like they're going to have enough of our bullshit.
They were...
next year we might get some J. Cole. We might get some Drake. We might get some Rihanna. But the year after that it's over. It's going right back to let's name some white people that I know.
It would be more so.
Sam
you
Smith.
Think EDM or like singers?
I think people is over EDM right now, but I don't really talk to since I'm not at UCSD
you don't
anymore,
know the EDM wave.
I have nothing to know about white people, like what they're doing. So I don't. But
they had like the past Coachella posters up in the campsite from like the first one. It's crazy. Like,
I didn't know it's been going on since 1999.
It was Coldplay, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, like, and then you see how Mumford and Sons I want to say 2008 was the one time they got Jay-Z, but he was in the middle. But they had Coldplay also.
I remember that.
Yeah, and
then the hologram shit happened with.
That's what it was.
That was the turning,
yeah,
because it was Dr. Dre and Snoop, and then the hologram with Tupac, and that's when it started going crazy.
And then the next year was when they had Drake headlining it.
Oh damn, he already did it. I figured that he would do it next.
He already did it. He could do it again because, I mean, his status has
like mark my words. J. Cole, Drake, Lil Wayne has done it, hasn't he?
I don't think so.
J. Cole, Drake, or Lil Wayne. Or Rihanna. Those are one of those four is gonna be.
I feel Rihanna.
Yeah, one of those four is gonna be next year. So I would be down to go, but I don't know if I could camp.
Boo! Camping was fun.
I know. I mean, I can. I just don't know if I want.
First, I don't want to hear about. I was about to. Like sometimes you know your friends and you're like, oh, I feel bad. Like I don't want to put them in a situation that they don't want to be in. Oh my God. Fuck you. You've been camping. Nigga, you used to do that shit for field trips.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not hearing
that's
it.
what I'm saying. I know I can do it. I'm not saying that I can't do it. But
good.
I'm saying that I have also seen the other side, okay? In there's no bad house in Palm Springs.
Absolutely.
They're all beautiful as fuck. Like, I want to get in the pool before I go. Like, we're not going to get there right when it starts.
You don't have time.
Yes, you do.
That is true. You do have a lot
of time. I want to be in the pool and shit. And, poop in peace and, like, cook some pancakes.
Okay, pooping in peace.
You feel me? See?
I can see that.
So I want to do all that and then go to the
because that porta potty
concert.
life is not it.
I don't mind doing a little walk.
It's not
Wear some comfortable shoes. So, yeah, I don't know. But we can discuss it because I do want to go. But it has to be weekend, too. I'm not going weekend one.
It's fine with me. Everybody said weekend 2 was better anyway, so I don't give a fuck.
It's less people. Like, why would I not want to? Does this not look dark?
It does. I don't know why, but it keeps changing. I don't know if you want to tilt it up maybe a little bit or no.
It's not helping the dark circles under my eyes. I'm not going to lie. I've been forgetting that. I feel like I'm just talking to you. I've honestly been forgetting that we recording. Like, I feel like I'm talking hella slow, no?
No, we are definitely having a full-on, like, non-record conversation. So
yeah.
I get you.
What else? What are we doing? What's on your menu this week? That's what's going on.
We are far into my menu.
Okay.
My mom got her citizenship, which was a big deal in our clan this week.
Let's go.
We've been celebrating that.
Congratulations, Mom.
Yes. She's gotten rejected a couple times. By the man. She's gotten rejected a couple times. She had to get a lawyer and shit to get it all sorted out.
Wow.
But finally, it's all good.
Congratulations. Welcome to this shitty ass country.
I know. But the reason she wanted her citizenship is so that she can go live in Kenya and just come back whenever she wants. So I'm like, okay,
so she can
my nigga.
vacation.
Look at that,
All
y'all back.
I know. Come on now. Look who we got. Look who about to start.
Crystal said, "Get Mello out."
I'll do it myself. Mello, come on. Yeah, let's just keep on talking because I'm sure we'll get to that. That nigga pissing me the hell off.
Oh, everybody's still in the game.
Lala, please come get your husband.
Get that nigga back.
Get that
in the
nigga
house.
some pussy.
He needs something to do.
He needs some pussy, just a little bit, just a taste.
He about to rob
Lord.
this city. Yeah. So shout out to my mom. We're super stoked on that. What else happened? I'm in finals. It's finals. It's finals right now. I took a 5-hour final this morning.
That's awful. Was it verbal? Was it verbal and written?
No.
Like, why should anything be 5 hours?
It literally took that. Like, the test was designed to take a long ass time. It was only 30 questions.
I don't know 5 hours worth of anything.
No, it was 38 questions, but like 30 of them were open answer. 30 open-ended questions, bro, like about research methods, and they were all thorough ass fucking. Ugh.
Did you finish?
I always finish. No, I did finish. I finished the exam. I even did a couple extra credit questions.
Wow.
And then had another. Then I'm done next week though, so I'm pushing. Yeah, keep going. What about you?
Congratulations. What about me?
Oh, it's your turn now to tell us what is on your menu.
Girl, nothing. I keep trying to tell y'all. Let me see. I talked about my mom with the crickets.
Why the fact that was at the top of your list?
Oh, I just wrote it. Yeah, I mean, I just wrote down things.
My mom with the crickets is all it says.
Yeah. Because that's how that's how I organize my thoughts. Okay, I just need to put a little bit and then I can elaborate more. Wow, some method to my madness. Oh, so I had an interesting conversation with a high schooler. It wasn't really interesting. It wasn't profound. It was just funny because I'm like, this little nigga is really in high school. So I pick him up. He get in my car, and he was like,
"Was he black?"
No.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. He was like, let me not place it. He was brown.
Okay.
And he was not of Spanish descent.
Okay.
And that's all I know.
Okay.
So he was like, do you mind if I smoke in here? Yeah, that's how I looked at this little nigga. Little nigga, how old is you? Said that in a not threatening way. I said, how old are you? What are you trying to smoke in my car? You trying to smoke weed, cigarettes, hookah? He was like, yeah, it's just a vape. It's not weed. And I was like, because you can't smoke no blunt in here. He was like, I mean, who would bring? He was like, what high schooler would bring a blunt to school? And I was like, why are you talking to me, little boy? No, I'm just playing with you. All of my friends were smoking weed pens, but my parents test me every week.
Are you one of those?
Every week? I said, damn, nigga. Now I'm comfortable. I said, damn, nigga, what you do? Every week, his friend got caught. His friend at another school, I guess it's like they weed supplier, and he got caught with half a pound by his parents. And so his friend's parents...
by his parents, not the cops. Okay,
but so his friend's parents told everybody else's parents. And so now he gets checked weekly. And I was like, oh, that's bullshit. And I was like, wait, what grade are you in? He said, I'm a sophomore. I said, nigga, you don't even be smoking no weed. Yeah, they should check you every fucking... You can't even drive. Get the fuck out of here. I'm over here having a conversation with this little nigga, and he's like, I'm a sophomore. Like, oh, nigga, shut your young ass up. What you stressed out about? What you need to be smoking weed for as a sophomore?
No, let me tell you, my little sisters, they have this, like, a lot of their homegirls, they're sophomores in high school, too. But it's one of their homegirls who, her older sister, buys a bunch of vape pens, and then she goes and sells it to the girls at school.
Yeah, these little kids are smoking weed pens, man. Wait, you talking about weed pens or vape pens? Because he had just a regular, like a hookah one. But he said all of his friends be smoking the weed ones.
They have vape pens, but I don't know what they refill it with, because they could refill that shit with whatever.
She thinks she could give me one. I'm just saying, I'm an adult. I can go get my own.
Man. Yeah, no, that's crazy.
But yeah, he was just talking to me, and I was like, listen, you are a sophomore. You can't even drive. You don't even have your license. He's like, yeah, but I'll be 16.
That's so nuts that kids are vaping at that age.
Like, that's not cool. Now I understand. I used to be a person that used to be like annoyed with the above the influence commercials. Like, all right, we grown, we get it. Niggas that smoke now at this point know the risk. Mm-hmm. But then I forget that they're not advertising to those niggas. They advertising to these young kids. Like, there's no way that I'm picking him up and I see all of these little kids smoking vapes, all of them. and some of them is weed and some of it is hookah. Like, no, y'all niggas need to be doing 10th grade stuff. I don't know. And not just, of course, it was a hell of a lot of Black and Mexican kids smoking weed.
Not even that, but like
it's just
today
different. Like,
it's different because like with vape pens, a lot of that stuff is chemical. I mean, yes, we're trading out tobacco for something else, but that's like chemically like created oils right there. So there's stuff in there that the FDA can approve for you to eat, but not to go in your lungs.
Yeah,
like
facts.
the FDA approves it for you to
digest
it, not to inhale. So those are things that you're actually not even supposed to breathe in. And if you know anything about your lungs, like that's even more sensitive. So I think that's why, like, I feel like the don't do drugs shit is even a little bit more serious because, like, the drugs nowadays are not the same
drugs now
kind
are crazy.
of drugs that.
And then we kind of live in a time.
Like, weed is strong.
I don't know if this is okay to say, or I'm pretty sure what I'm about to say, I'm not gonna word it right. But we're living in a time where like depression and like anxiety and shit like that is just very much like definitely not encouraged, but it's in the forefront. It's in the forefront, and so people are self-diagnosing themselves. Like, I'm sad. Like, fuck it, I'm depressed. Fuck it. Like, you know, like, so like all of these. It's just in your face a lot more, I guess. And you know, when you, not to say that some kids aren't depressed, but you are. But when you're in high school, you just going through a whole bunch of shit anyway. So if you convincing yourself that you're depressed, and then now you doing all of these crazy type of drugs and shit, you get what I'm trying to say? Like,
yeah, even then, like even if they are depressed and they are correctly depressed or correctly anxious, they're also now taking drugs that make depression worse and slowly make anxiety worse. You know, like shit that we consider as self-medicating is like, it actually, like, if you take uppers, it'll bring you down.
Yeah.
And the more you take uppers, the lower you go.
Yeah.
And there's some drugs that you do, once you do them, your serotonin is, like, in your body just drops by half just by using it one time. And your serotonin is what tells you to be happy and awake. So it's like, yes, a lot of kids are depressed because, I mean, we're all, niggas are doing shit to make that worse at the same time, you know? So it's like, we gotta, and then now we talk about like prescription drugs, so that's, kids are like, that's accessible now too, a lot more than at least when it was just weed. Like, it was, at least for me, it was never like, you see somebody with a bottle of pills and,
I mean, kids was doing like ecstasy, but not like Xanax and shit like that.
Oxys, like shit like painkillers, and like, I'm like, wow, that's crazy, because there's a reason you need prescriptions, because you can only take certain things for so long, or you should at least. So then what you're saying is like the same thing. So it feeds back into that same exact cycle.
I was just kind of disgusted. I've been feeling really old lately. Like, I've been having a lot of conversations with younger people lately, and I really be feeling old because I really be talking to them like, hey, look, man, like, that's not cool.
Don't I know?
And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, because when niggas just say, but no, many older people didn't used to have to say that to me.
No, like yesterday I was giving the kids snack because I'm back at work now. And I'm giving them snack, and these motherfuckers got bagels, cream cheese, and juice. So they start complaining. They're like,
complaining about what?
We
got string cheese.
Food, bro. So they're like, I was like, what are you? They start complaining. I was like, what are you complaining about? You guys got bagels and cream cheese. Like, when I was growing, it would be one or the other. Niggas was either eating cream cheese or having a bagel, both at the same time. Nigga, yes. Are you playing with me? And so they're complaining. They're like, these aren't even bagels. This is just hard bread, like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, but your ass ate all of it. And then I'm like, y'all don't know nothing. Like, it's kids out there who would love to have bagels and cream cheese and shit. Like, when I was growing up, and then I was like, ugh.
Back in my days.
I was so grossed out. Like, I literally started like, man, you guys are lucky that you're just not having boiled eggs and water. I've never had that.
It's like, yeah, you gotta put 20 on 10 for sure.
Extras on it, bro. I feel that. Like, I'm like, bro, what are you saying?
Wow, that's very crazy.
We're old.
Yeah. older than them. Fuck that.
You like Mello just denying it. Go ahead, keep playing.
Melo's not denying anything. That's the fucking problem.
What do you mean? He's still out there. He needs to retire.
I mean, he's not denying any
You
shots,
think D-Wade is
any
gonna retire?
passes.
He's not robbing anyone right now. Well, he's robbing the Bulls, but he
I
already took their money.
mean, he D-Wade had a good let's go, baby. Let's go, Westbrook. At least we could count on you, man. When all else fails. Y'all, we are literally watching the game right now. I'm so sorry. Again, this is one of those days where I didn't take my nap. Because I feel high and slow right now.
I just haven't slept in 3 days. So it's okay.
What else on my week? I really hate when people sing their words. Thank you so much. Why the fuck are you? What the fuck are you doing? Talk
that
like
is
this.
So
boom, 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 boom. That's it.
I hate when motherfuckers talk slow.
Why are you
really
dragging it out?
the fuck out of me for you to do that.
Hi. You can just turn there. Thank you so much. What the fuck is that, my nigga? That's fake. You can't talk like that all the fucking time, bro. What are you doing? Just talk.
Some gonna fly in your mouth.
What is this?
Why
are you dragging out your motherfucking words? What is that? You only have a certain amount. You only got 5 seconds to get this sentence out, my nigga. That's it.
Done.
After that, I can't hear no more. You only on word number 2 because he's singing your fucking words. I hate that shit. And I hate when people... Did that go in? Ooh. That's right. Call that timeout, boy. His hair is awful as well.
Who has it worse, him or Andrew Wiggins?
Andrew Wiggins, by far.
Over him?
Yeah, he got individuals. You feel me? He got box braids. His shit dangle. Andrew Wiggins shit is hanging on his neck like this. I hate that shit. Last thing, because I know people enjoy my stories, and now I forgot the one that I was gonna tell.
You hate when...
I mean, yeah, that's just something in general. That's just a general thing. But I had an actual story, and I forgot it. I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, I have... Wow. Oh, this couple.
I love it when you remember stuff that you forget. Oh, God,
so this couple gets in the car, two quite interesting people, and the girl, she gets in the car and she's like immediately, oh, can you play somebody? I don't know. I tune it out. Whenever they ask me to play something, I tune it out immediately.
So you don't play it?
No, I play it. I'm saying I tune it out. In my head, I just scream Meg Thee Stallion lyrics over whatever it is that I'm listening to. So I don't remember what she told me to play. Like in my head, it was Meg Thee Stallion going the fuck up.
I thought you meant you ignore it.
No,
you
just
keep
yeah. No, I could not. So they're like talking and she... Like, it seems just like a normal conversation. Like, everything is cool, like, copacetic, great. And I stop at the light. This nigga hops out the fucking car and boom, slams the door. I said, and she was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I guess I have to, like, get out the car and go get him. So... 2 things. 1, bitch, if you go get him, you might die. Like, y'all be killing each other. I don't think you should go do that. Like, white niggas is crazy. Second of all, I rolled down the window. I said, this ain't your car. So if you mad at her, great. Do not fucking slam my door like that again. I'm so sorry. I'm going to give you a good tip. Yeah, control what the fuck you got. I yelled and he turned around mad like, sir, what? Come on. I will run you over. Don't slam my fucking door like that, nigga. This ain't your motherfucking car. Because you mad at this bitch? She was like, I'm so sorry. That singing shit is out. But yeah, that was the... I know I have like 2 more of those other ones I can't remember, but I remember that one. He slammed my fucking door like it was his. But I don't even know at what point it went wrong. Like, she was like all... like taking pictures and like all over him.
It was like a Tiger Kylie
Maybe
situation.
He's married. He slammed that fucking door and got on. And they didn't seem like too drunk or anything. It was just really annoying.
How strange.
Yeah, but he slammed the door. And I went the fuck off. Like, nigga, you got me fucked up. Don't be fucking slamming my door because you mad at this bitch. We all mad at white women. No, we don't go around
What
slamming
does she
all
mean?
doors.
I guess I should go after her.
I
Well,
guess
yeah,
I
you
should
can't
go
stay
You
here.
cannot stay in this motherfucking car. I am so sorry. You have to get out. You do not have a choice.
Not like shut up.
I shouldn't have ended the ride. I should have took myself to LA and then ended the motherfucking ride. Gonna slam my damn door. What the fuck is wrong with your white ass? I was like, excuse me, sir, this ain't your car.
Nigga said, I'll determine my tip.
Yeah, nigga, I mean messed
Taking
up.
a couple-
I'll tell
walk
you
around the
what
block.
I'll tell you what you could give me. Oh, thank you for saying that. Second story. It's all coming back to me. This guy calls a I'll call it Luber or oofed. A liber, there we go. This guy calls a liber for his friends. So before I hate when people first call the libers, and then as soon as I accept the ride, then they call me. First of all, I can't fucking see the navigation when you call me as soon as I accepted it. I'm 5 minutes away. What? Wait a second. Damn, I'm not even on the way yet. Fuck. What do you want? He calls. He's like, these are for my. I called this for my friends, but I accidentally called a pool. Can you just like once you get to them, can you just turn the ride off and then I'll give you cash when you get here? And I was like, I guess, my nigga. All right, for sure, whatever. So I get there, I turn the app off or whatever. I drive them to where they're going. So then first it takes them hella long to come outside to meet them anyway, to get them. 5-point game, baby, I think, if I could see. It takes them hella long to come outside to meet his friends. So they got out the car and they was just, you could tell they was just kind of sitting there looking at me like, why the fuck is she still here? And I'm just sitting there on my phone waiting for him to come down. So he come downstairs and they walking back upstairs. I said, excuse me, where's my money? Because I don't, like, what's the point of being polite? I don't have time. He walks over. He's like, oh, I'm going to do it through the app. I said, no, you're not going to do it through the app because I canceled the ride while you asked. He was like, no, I mean, like, I'm going to leave it in your tip. I said, you're not listening? I canceled the ride. There's no way to leave it in my tip. There was no ride that existed. I canceled it. I don't know what to do. I got some quarters. I said, quarters? I said, sir, give me my money. Like, come on, bro. I don't know what to do. He was like, well, I don't know what to do. I said, Venmo, Cash App, Chase Quick Pay. We can go to the ATM. Like, what are you talking about? Like, come on, Snap Cash. What are you talking about?
Shit. They got Facebook Messenger,
all
Snapchat.
Of it. Let's do this.
You can send money
fuck
anyway.
Is he talking about?
Give
what
me
do you
your phone.
mean?
I'll handle it for you.
I'll do it for you. So he opens the car. He sits down. He was like, how do I do this? What did you just say? Give me your phone and I'll do it for you. I took this nigga's phone. I was like, Venmo, right here. Put in my name. Send myself what I think that I deserve. He was like, oh, I like you. I like you. You a hustler. I said, no, I'm not a hustler. You just think that you a finesser and you was about to get this ride for free. That's not happening, sir. I'm getting my money. Thank you. Have a good day. Exit. Accepted my money and left. Fuck is wrong with these niggas?
That's crazy.
This nigga said I could give you some quarters. Do I look like a wash house? A do-it-yourself car wash? A gumball machine? What the fuck do I look like talking about give me some quarters? No, I'm not going to accept no motherfucking quarters.
I can't believe he said I got some quarters.
Some quarters, bitch. I was like, oh, well.
Shut up.
I do not have a slot for those quarters to go in. So that was that.
I cannot believe that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And there's one more, but I can't remember it. So, yeah, sorry about that. But, all right, that's it for me. My life is clearly, like, very slow. Oh, I took my nephew out for the first time, like, by myself. We went to a birthday party with other children.
Oh, it was a kid's birthday party?
I'm bodying this auntie shit, my nigga. I'm telling you. Yeah, it was a kid's birthday party. I'm bodying this shit. Drink? I'm going to get... I drank after he was returned back to his parents.
Oh, okay.
Ayo, boom. I may have had a sip or two while he was there, yes, but I wasn't breastfeeding or anything. But I didn't like drink until after he was returned to his parents. It was great.
This is funny.
The great
niggas
thing
always
about...
try to create differences and shit, like between one thing and the other. So what Camille did is she took. I asked her, "Did you drink?" And then she said, "But I had a little drink." Like it ain't the same fucking
it's
thing.
It's different. I think it's different.
That's like you know when motherfuckers be like, "Do you smoke?" Nah, but I smoke.
Yeah,
do you drink?
It.
Nah, but I drank.
I had a little drink.
I drank.
Yeah, I just had a little bit of drink. But once he got picked up, then I had some drink.
Goodness.
But babysitting is really not as hard as everybody like makes it seem. It's really not that difficult. Literally, I brought him in.
Don't say that.
Literally, I brought him in. Everybody wanted to hold this little nigga. I could babysit all day. Like, everybody's like, oh, whose baby? Can I hold him? Yes. Great. babysitting is easy. I got it.
Was
Pass the
he
baby
okay?
around. Pass the baby. Every time I walked away, he started crying. So I just had to be around the vicinity of him. But, you know, it was cool. It wasn't no thing. It was fine.
Do it again.
Yeah, I will.
Go somewhere else, though.
Yeah, a party.
No.
No. There's no errands. Yeah, I've done that with him, though.
No.
Actually.
I'm not talking about errands. I'm talking about you, like, take that nigga to Chuck E. Cheese or some shit. Take him to the playground.
He doesn't walk yet. My other nephews do, but
you don't need to walk.
active. I'm not in shape enough for that nigga yet.
Thought it was nothing.
One
then.
nephew at a time.
All right,
but
then.
I've taken my nephew, like, that was my first time taking him to an event. Like, I be having him by myself all the time. Like,
yeah, but taking him out, like, that's a different experience. Like, going to a birthday party by yourself with the kid, that's huge.
I did it. It was cool. Pass the baby around.
I'm
Change the diaper. You feel me?
Good job.
I had on my Auntie Jean outfit. I had the backpack diaper bag on. You feel me? Changing diapers. Shout out to my friends because they was helping me every step of the way, my nigga. It was great.
Teamwork makes the dream work. It takes a village.
Nah, for me it take the city of Townsville.
It's
like a village.
Of Los Angeles.
All right, but that's all for my week.
Okay. OPB?
There's so much. Do you think that we should just do the listener letter first because OPB is probably going to take up so much time, or do you think we should do it last?
I think we should do the listener letter after.
Okay.
We go through OPB and then we can continue.
Other people's business and we like it.
There's a lot
There's
going
so
on.
much going on. Like, I just don't. That's why I just did that song break.
We didn't get to talk about music from last week.
What music did we need to talk about, though?
Cole's new album.
Oh, you're saying from last week. I thought you meant, yeah, we didn't record last week. Okay, that makes sense. Cole's new album. So let's just start there. Let's just start in order.
Did you listen?
I loved it.
On a scale of 1, that was really quick. On a scale of 1 to 10.
You didn't like it?
That's not what I'm saying. I was like, you was just boom.
Oh, I loved it. Yeah, I loved it like I loved Born Sinner.
Oh wow! Okay.
Immediately.
Yeah. I love Kale. I love
Forest Hills Drive. I guess I loved it like I loved everything except for your eyes only. It was great. It was a banker. He switched up his flow and it worked. Like he bodied that shit.
I felt like what he kind of did was like, you know, like the new age type of Migo flow. I think he took that but made that cadence. Content. Yeah, that cadence, because motherfuckers have.
He just showed like I could do this shit and still rap about.
Yeah, like it's
rap
not
with a purpose.
Right. It's not about that the cadence means that you don't have to say meaningless shit.
Yeah.
It's like I can use this cadence and like convey a message and tell a story or do this. Like it was dope because as soon as I put it on, I'm like, this nigga on that. He's on a new flow. Like this shit is different,
and it worked. It worked very well. I loved it.
And let me
I
say
love
this.
Photographs.
J. Cole has absolutely every single album gotten better with his production. Like he produced every single song.
I was about to say I didn't know that he did all of that shit. Like this nigga singing the chorus, doing the raps, doing the production,
featured himself.
Everything. Now that was some shit. This nigga, when I saw it, I was like, oh, I was like, maybe this a new nigga like that he signed to Dreamville or something. No, nigga, that was him in a different pitch.
Yeah, and I think like he released a couple songs as Kill Edward before, but never. People were always speculating about is that him or like a Dreamville artist because Kill Edward has their own Twitter account too.
He on some KD type shit.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like who? Like what is this? I'm curious if like there's gonna be a Kill Edward album.
I thought it was very cute that he like spent a lot of time on Twitter this week to like reconnect with everybody. He had a tweet and he was like, "Tell me if I'm doing too much, y'all. Like I see that y'all going through a lot on Twitter right now.
No, nigga,
so
we need your calm.
He was like, no, you're literally the only thing that's going right now.
We need your calmness to be here right now. Like." This it's getting good.
But I found it very interesting that he made a song about Kevin Hart
Money.
And everything that's been going on. Let's go, baby. He made a song about Kevin Hart and everything that's been going on, and Kevin Hart got so upset at Michael Blackson when Michael Blackson commented on his infidelity and his marriage.
So Michael Blackson didn't offer him a music video.
Facts.
I guess.
And he let J. Cole do the same thing. It's not like J. Cole was like really defending him.
No, he kept it a buck about like, what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah, so it's like I mean, I guess the difference is you asked me, could you make a song about it versus just getting on the timeline and talking shit. But I really enjoyed the album, though. What about you? What's your favorite song?
Oh my gosh!
Let's go, baby.
My favorite song is the is it 1985?
Yeah, the song where he tells niggas that they're gonna be on Love and Hip Hop.
That was
yeah, because he just spit like
that was
the song that was the last song, wasn't it? It just like summed everything up. It was it was just one that was just kind of like, in case you weren't hearing what I was trying to say with this album.
Yeah,
here
it was the last song. I like Motivate too.
Yeah, I like
Motivate a lot, but
they've been playing him hella. They've been playing Motivate on the radio, KOD and Kevin's Heart on the radio already.
Because like J. Cole I guess he usually has like one banger maybe.
Would have the other ones with Neighbors.
His first song that really put him on, the basketball Workout. Yeah, Workout.
But that wasn't. I don't even think that's a song that he's really proud of.
No,
like,
that
was just a song.
He's very clear that he hates it.
Yeah,
he's been like, Jay-Z made me make that song.
Yeah,
like I had to make. But that's crazy to me that you're that talented that somebody tells you have to make a hit.
Yeah,
and then you're like, damn, I guess I'll make a number one record.
Right, because I still be singing that song.
Yeah, and then
high and go low. What was from Boy Center?
I don't know if he actually had anything from Boy Center, but there was that one song about his first time. Oh
yeah, but Forest Hills Drive. Yeah, that comes on all the time still.
Yes, and damn, I don't know.
And then Neighbors.
Yeah, and even that wasn't. It was hot, but it wasn't like that was not nowhere close to Workout or what is that other song called?
First Time. No, it's not called First Time. Nothing like I ain't never did this before. No, I ain't never. I don't know what it's called. It's called First Time. It's not.
Anyways,
it's called Something Clever, maybe. I mean, not Something Clever, but is the name clever? I don't know. Whatever.
The Great song is called Something Clever.
Great album. Next. Anything else with music?
Yes, I feel like I don't know why I feel like I'm missing something. Nobody else released an album?
Nah, Kanye just gave us a bunch of dates.
Oh, that's what it was. It was the fact that, which he ruined it. But we can move on.
Yeah, I was about to say, Meek is free. Is that what you was Is that what you were thinking?
Maybe. I don't know.
I just want to say that
there's just a lot going on.
It's so much going on. I was gonna say that when I saw that Meek was free and going to the Sixers game, I was telling Sanj, I was like, if that nigga's son isn't there, I'm going to have a fit. Like, there's no way that this nigga getting out of jail going straight to Philadelphia and not going to see his kid first. But he was there, so no complaints.
That shit was an entire that was such an ordeal. He gets out to go to a private jet to go to the Sixers facility, gets his. I don't know if you guys have seen the videos, but there's somebody bringing hangers out to him while he's courtside. He only started out with that white shirt he had underneath, and people are bringing him out outfit options.
And Meek Mill's a big nigga. They had to get this nigga measurement.
He got his hair cut in the back. He got faded out and fucking cleaned up in the back of the fucking Sixers facilities.
He probably took a shower, washed his balls.
He did it all, and then he comes out, and
niggas
are bringing him out fucking outfit options on hangers. He's watching the game, trying to decide what to wear. I'm like, you're here.
I mean, I don't want to hate because it's always, a great thing to see a black man get out of jail.
Oh, totally.
His sentence was harsh as fuck. Like, the system is fucked up. It exposed a lot in the system for Philadelphia, all of that shit. But this nigga is not Nelson Mandela. Like, I like you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Like, nigga, like the way that niggas was doing it, I was just like, come on, my nigga. It's still Meek Mill. Like I said, very happy, not hating at all, but everybody
definitely 100%.
Everybody
100% happy that he's out. But I don't want to say that, but it's not like he didn't do like a Gucci term.
Yeah, this nigga did some months, and I'm sure that was hard. But
absolutely, he has, like you said, he has a son who he's away from, and I'm sure there's a lot of like young black men who depended on him for income in one way or the other.
Facts.
His family. all of probably like his, his different business deals that he was doing. And
But
then,
that nigga it's not like that nigga was set up. It's not like he was falsely accused.
Yeah,
it's not like
it's like,
you get me? It's not like he was doing some social justice work. Like my nigga, he violated his probation. Should he have been on probation for 10 years? No. But did he violate it? Did he do everything in his power to try to like, I don't know. Y'all get what the fuck I'm trying to say. Like,
yeah, I feel you. I'm just glad that like Robert Kraft went and visited Meek Mill in jail. Yeah. Robert Kraft. Like Kraft cheese Robert Kraft. New England's Patriots Robert Kraft. This nigga got picked up from jail by the owner of the Philadelphia 76ers. It's crazy to me that Meek was able to get through to those people.
That's what's confusing. That's what makes me say now, like he's not Nelson Mandela. Like literally,
they're now talking about that, which I'm like, this is like Robert Kraft is powerful. That's a huge deal that Robert Kraft is even talking about mass incarceration. That's crazy to me. Yeah. And the fact that Meek Mill is can you fucking, this has to be 2018. Yeah. Meek Mill brought Robert Kraft to the fucking penitentiary. What?
Like, it's crazy. Hopefully Meek uses this to really
help the other
to like really shed light for niggas that really need it. Like, you get me?
It seems like that's what he's doing, and I'm honestly hella excited to see what kind of.
I can't see
24.7. They're down 3.
Fuck.
I don't know who has the ball. They don't have any timeouts.
Why is Melo in the game? Am I seeing? I know that I'm a little blind, but am I seeing correctly?
Probably because he could hit a clutch shot.
Melo, if you hit this shot, I'll take back everything that I said. Like I'm so sorry. I feel like this episode is all over the place right now because we're watching the game. But you know what? It's live action, y'all.
But yeah, I'm excited to see what.
We're back, y'all. I know that may have seemed like an awkward transition. We had to pause to watch the end.
I didn't want to be like talking through it.
And Oklahoma lost. Russell Westbrook just almost slapped the shit out of somebody as he walked out. Paul George took a shot way too fucking early, and we got beat by a freshman. A freshman took our spot. So that is the mood that I'm in right now. And we're good. We'll continue to talk about what were we talking about?
We were talking about
the crazy week. We were moving on to our next. Yeah,
Shout out to Meek Mill. Welcome back. We're happy to have you.
Great.
Thank
the Sixers,
you're not in prison anymore.
Sixers versus the Rockets.
Is the finals?
Yeah. Sixers Rockets.
I'm not sending the Rockets to the final. They're not gonna make it.
You think the Warriors gonna make it?
Yeah. I think so.
Well, I would rather the Rockets.
Actually, you want to know my real pick? I think it's the Pelicans. I think the Pelicans going to make it to the finals. Absolutely. Anthony Davis is better than Kevin Durant. AD is better than Kevin Durant.
Yeah, but I'll still go with my concern isn't the Warriors. My concern is the Rockets.
What? Wait, if the Rockets were to face the Warriors, they would lose. If the Rockets were to face the Pelicans, they would lose.
Nah, I think the Rockets would beat the Pelicans. I think the Rockets would beat the Warriors.
The Rockets have the 3 most important people have all choked.
I'm over the Warriors era. I'm not looking for them to come out of the West.
Okay, but James Harden is unreliable. Chris Paul is unreliable, and Mike D'Antoni is unreliable.
Rockets, Sixers.
It ain't happening.
If not Rockets, then I'll go with the Pelicans. Just not the Warriors, and not OKC. So,
sorry, buddy.
That took my whole mood down, if you couldn't tell. So what else happened this week? So now let's just get to the bad stuff, right? Since we're already in a bad mood. Well, this isn't bad, but North Korea and South Korea, they linked up to make peace.
I don't know.
Or to appear to make peace.
I'm not completely 100% sure on what the beef is. But more peace is better peace.
What I think the beef is America, and it was like, fuck what we got going on. This nigga Trump is wilding. That's literally what I think. But that's just my opinion.
This nigga bringing people together in a different way, huh?
Facts. In a scary way, bringing people together against us. Turn this off. Where the remote at? I want to sit here and watch damn highlights.
So shout out to the Koreas.
Is it just gonna be Korea now?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think so.
I personally really do not like when places do that. North Dakota, South Dakota, North Carolina, South Carolina, North Korea, South Korea. What?
I think
name
it
two separate things.
To come up with a new name because oh man, California's already taken. I guess it just be South Dakota.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like the fuck is that? Like
we were gonna go for Montana, but it's taken.
Like that, I don't like that shit. Come up with a new name. You can't just make yours North and South. That's just not how that shit work. It's not too. We have NorCal and SoCal, but it's still California.
Yeah.
Like, you get me? So that whole shit needs to be Dakota. If you put the north side of Dakota, the south side of Dakota, you can split that shit up.
I hate when people say the Dakotas or the Carolinas.
No, fuck that. It's one. That's some bullshit. That's some lazy ass bullshit. So it ain't it's Korea. Okay? Which one? Korea. That one. The one. It ain't no North and South. It ain't no North and South Carolina. It's just Carolina. Unless one of y'all is a history major, let me know why the fuck they do that stupid shit. I don't get it. And they doing it with them little small pussy ass states. These big states, we need a north, south, east, and west Texas, and a northwest Texas, and a southeast Texas. Like, what the fuck?
They're not gonna let that happen. They keeping their votes to themselves.
Why are they still showing this? We get it. They lost. Like, why? What's the point to keep showing stuff?
And what else?
So now it's the meat.
Oh, your favorite part?
Yeah, we can start with. Who was this supposed to be? Who did this autocorrect to?
Where?
Was Nas. Least to most. Are we going from least to most?
No, there's no order because
that's a fact.
It's just all trash. They should just all not be doing what
so just do just is it just going to be man or trash, or we're going to talk about them individually?
Trash Ism.
Trash Ism.
We should talk about. They all deserve their own tongue lashing.
All right. Before I say my premise of it all is that at least for 2 out of 3 of these men, abusers tend to be very charming. Abusers tend to have the type of personalities where you think, nah, not him. He wouldn't do something like that. Like, it's all a part of the facade. So when y'all dumbass niggas say shit like, oh, why is she waiting to speak up now? And he wouldn't do that and blah, blah, blah. Like, y'all know these niggas? Like, y'all don't know these niggas to be defending them, but what we do know is abusive behavior and abusive behavior patterns. We don't know these niggas individually, but we do know that. So knowing that, why the fuck do y'all say stupid shit out of your ass to defend these niggas? And that is the premise for
I think that
what I have to say.
Just going off that, like, at least for me personally, with my own moral compass and like just, I would prefer to always believe somebody if they say that they're a victim of some sort of abuse or assault, sexually, physically, whatever. Like, I would rather believe somebody who lies about that than not believe somebody who is telling the truth. Yep. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I would rather be 100%
guilty until proven
innocent. 100% taking like people who are victims at face value, because like shit like that is traumatic, and it's honestly just saying that something happened to you is
it's a big step.
It's a big step. Like that takes a lot to
and you're so scared to finally say that, and then as soon as you say it, everybody's just like, no. And then it's crazy because women will speak up right when some shit happen, for in the cases of being against like a man of power, like a famous man or something like that. Even the shit with, perfect example, Fabulous. That shit that happened, we saw a video of it. The shit just happened, and they made so many excuses for him. Then a woman waits 20 years when she finally deals with it to speak up, and then it's, well, bitch, why'd you wait? We don't believe you. Like, what the fuck do y'all expect women to do? We can't speak up right when it happened. We can't wait and speak up when we're ready to talk about it. Like, that shit is some bullshit. So, first trash guy who, wow, that really hurt. This is Nas. And it makes me, no, I'm not going to bring that up because that's going to deflect the point. But so Khalees did a interview, and she came out talking about their personal relationship and how she endured abuse. She brought up that when all that stuff was going on with Rihanna and Chris Brown, she had bruises on herself at that exact time. And just seeing everyone's reaction to what happened to Rihanna. And we saw the pictures of Rihanna's face.
We did.
And everybody was still like, what's the number one thing that everybody says? We don't know what she said to him. Like, everyone still says that shit to this day.
He fucked her up.
Like, he fucked her up. Fucked her up, whether or not, and then there are supposed to be accounts that they both would like hit on each other or whatever. He didn't look like Rihanna looked, period. And so she was just talking about how she looked at that situation, and she was just like, I'm not finna say anything against Nas. Surely people love Nas way more than they love Chris Brown.
Absolutely.
Like, so what the fuck? And he's already labeled her as like this crazy, erotic person. So I'm not gonna speak up about it. So she came out, and then niggas nigged and said they need to hear both sides. Y'all just need so much proof. It's so fucking crazy to me that if y'all mom came to y'all right now and said, hey, 20 years ago, this happened to me, y'all swear to God, y'all, when I asked y'all mom for proof.
Also, like, my thing is, it's kind of weird. I don't know. If you're not, like, a doctor or, like, a court person, like a judge, a prosecutor, somebody who actually needs to know everything about a situation and come down to like a reasonable conclusion, why are you pressing anybody about anything?
Yeah.
Seriously, like, if you're the reason I say, like, I personally prefer to believe somebody, especially women, when they say that they're victims of physical, sexual assault, abuse, is because I'm not a judge. It's not like, that's not I'm just a general public person. I accept that I don't know everything. And with knowing that I don't know everything, that's my stance. And I'm not pressed to know anything else about what happened. All I know is what the victim is willing to share, or what the person who's being accused is willing to share.
Yeah.
And there's things that I'm 100% sure. To this day, there's things about Chris Brown and Rihanna we don't know about.
Yep.
That could probably sway people's minds one way or the other. There's things that Khalees hasn't probably made public with just that interview. She even said that's just a little, like, that's not even all of it. So we don't even have a full story, but that's just a glimpse. Like, who is anybody who is not in that situation who needs to know, like, to ask for any more information?
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, no, you don't, because shut the fuck up.
Like, period.
You don't need to hear everything, because what you think doesn't actually take away the fact that she was beaten and when she was pregnant, and she was abused physically, like, and emotionally.
She left a nigga while she was pregnant and married. Like, you don't think
if that doesn't mean something?
And from the dumbass niggas that I saw tweeting were just like, yeah, this is all coming from a time where she like has been wanting more child support. Like, man, y'all niggas are so fucking irritating, bruh.
And not only that, but don't act like Khalees didn't have her own fucking money.
But even let's think
her
about
milkshakes
this.
Brought the boys to the yard.
Like, all of them. And it probably pissed Nas off that she had
her milkshakes brought the motherfucking boys to the... You don't think that Khalees is still making money off that fucking song?
Like, literally, I hear it on commercials and shit still. But also, think about this. And this is me. I'm somebody who actually, like, is very, like, in tune with this cause and shit, right? Of people being abused. We're living in a time where people are promoting mental health. So the fact that she's coming out about it now, let's just say she's been in therapy and been working through this shit. Mm-hmm. When you are actually come from somebody that been through her share of therapy, when you in therapy and unlocking a bunch of shit, it fucks up your everything. Fucks up everything. It's hard for you to focus. It's hard for you to do a whole bunch of shit. So maybe she has not been making money because she's been dealing with the trauma of this nigga beating her. So maybe it do have something to do with her wanting child support. I'm just saying this as a negate to that dumbass theory. Like, you give me like imagine going through all of this shit and you're dealing with these traumatic experiences again, and you depressed and you're not doing shit. Like that could, like a whole bunch of shit can bring up, and that's not me. I'm not justifying that and saying that support what those men are saying. I'm just saying, if that's what you think that she's doing it, maybe that's why she's doing it. If you're saying that she needs money. Maybe she need money because she can't do anything else, because now's the time where she's like dissecting and digging into the fucking trauma that she went to because this nigga was beating on her. Why do y'all think? And another thing that I hate is people think that, like, I think one thing that we all learned this week is that to really view celebrities as normal people, because if regular everyday people are beating on their wives and doing all this shit, what makes you think a famous man with hella money and hella power that's loved by everybody won't do the same thing on an even larger scale because you know you can get away with it? If everyday niggas is doing it.
Not only that, but these, like, a motherfucker like Nas grew up in a tough neighborhood. Like, he probably saw a lot when he was growing up. He probably has a lot of trauma that he's carrying. You cannot ignore that. Like, that's a nigga who has his own baggage, who brought it to his marriage. You can't tell me about everything that Nas has rapped about and all the stories that he's told us about himself and the things that he's been through, that he's not somebody who maybe has a past that he's not completely all the way, like, 100%, perfect. The nigga has rapped about the shit that he's been through, the shit that he's seen. Like, it's just crazy how, like somebody like Nas, who has, really rapped a lot of shit and told a lot of truth in his music, niggas don't even want to consider that fact that, like, Nas's story is in his music. Like, he's not perfect. He has made it abundantly clear that he is not perfect. So if your favorite rapper is telling you this, you can't go back and be like, but he's perfect.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. No. Sucks.
That shit was that was a hard pill to swallow, but damn it, it went down and I swallowed it.
Absolutely.
Like,
fuck that shit.
Niggas be acting like, y'all, I'm sorry, all of that shit is believable. Normal niggas is doing it. Why would you not think that men in power are doing
money.
it?
I don't give a fuck. And
take
also,
his money
like,
and his
this
status.
thing, this shit about like why do men watch other men's pockets for them?
Because men, for some reason,
that's the weirdest thing to me.
Men, for some reason, like they.
It's like a collective man
yeah,
bag.
Yeah.
It's
like
ours.
They act like they
money.
Going through the same shit. Like, yeah, because this bitch is after my money. Like, nigga, you
don't
got
have
no money.
Anything but $20 in
your
some
baby
pocket
mama
lint.
is asking you to buy some fucking diapers. You should be able to do that. So no, you and this nigga ain't going through the same motherfucking
Nas is
thing.
paying for an entire mansion.
Like, period, nigga. You
can't buy fucking an 18-pack of Pampers.
And she's just asking you to buy a 10-pack.
Don't you dare put yourself.
So
in the
that
same
shit is not the same. So
situation.
niggas just like to feel like it's relatable. Like, yeah, my baby mama be doing the same shit. Like, no,
she doesn't.
No, your baby mama asks you to watch your son on Tuesday. You should be able to do that shit. She ain't asking for too much.
Your baby mama fucking goes to work and gives you something to hold. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Like, how is that?
Niggas went.
Oh, he just tried. She just tried.
So,
okay, and if she is trying to take his money, then what? Like, this is a woman.
He not taking care of the kid.
This is exactly.
She can't make an album because she taking care of the kid 24/7. If she wanted to return back to the music, she can't. She got the kid all motherfucking day.
There you go.
But here you are in the studio with Kanye, old dumbass, making music and shit while she got the baby. Yeah. So yeah, fork
and
over
also,
some motherfucking money.
Like, how dumb do y'all look to say that you think that you know Khaleesi's and Nas' relationship better than Khalees did? Like she wasn't there. She was there the whole time. I'm just saying, like, if somebody would know more, I'm just saying.
It would be the bitch that was there.
Point.
Yeah.
That's my last point. If anybody would know more, it would be the person who was there. It's
literally.
Just like motherfuckers really act like they know more than the person who was in a situation, which is so bothersome. And if you weren't there, I don't see how you could speak on anything and how morally that's
It's always
okay.
so much more evidence pointing to men being trash than them not being trash.
It's a historic pattern of garbage.
There are statistics, there are testimonies, there's history of men doing exactly A, B, and C.
Cycle of penile garbage.
So
that's what I'm calling it now.
Penile garbage? I'm with it.
Yes. That's trash. I cannot Stop speaking on grown woman stuff. That's all I have to say.
Literally this week, like, it's just been draining to see that, like, men are trash and men support trash men, and they still don't see. They just
they're reproducing garbage.
Everything that they say, like, why wait 30 years? Like, y'all don't see that attacking, like, that question alone is why he wait 30 years. Like you're
Also,
still
like,
attacking
I don't mean
her.
to be like this, but some of y'all have gone through sexual assault and are still waiting to tell somebody.
Period.
So
Period. Like
take your
that's
time.
period.
And it's okay. Take your time. When you are ready,
And I think,
you're ready.
you know what I think a lot of it is too, and I don't want to just put this on niggas, but let's be honest, like a lot of niggas are trash and a lot of niggas do trash things. Like even I know like Charlemagne said that he had to think about like, damn, have I ever sexually assaulted a woman? Once he sits down and thinks about what it is. A lot of these niggas is probably scared. A lot of these niggas is probably like, damn, have I raped a bitch before? Damn, have I
because
sexually
if he did
assaulted a
that,
bitch before?
I've done that too before.
I surely backhanded my baby mama, but she didn't shut up. I don't hit the bitch though. She just don't know how to shut up, so I smack her around sometimes. Like you get me? Like it's probably like a something that's connecting with them, and they like, well, I'm not trash, and I'm not an abuser, and I'm not a rapist, and I'm not a this, and I'm not a that. So he can't be because then I would be too. Not putting that on y'all, but I'm just saying I've definitely seen a homeboy or two look at a drunk girl and be like, hey boy, hey, why don't you go over there and talk to her? She drunk. Like I definitely seen that shit before. So I'm just saying y'all niggas may be trying to come into terms with yourself that y'all are a little rapey.
A little.
A lot of rapey.
Shit.
I have actually stopped a situation like that before in my old house in Mira Mesa. Do you remember that? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Like
that's
lit,
scary.
Like
though.
lit,
that
like
was. I mean, that was like.
That's what I'm saying.
Come
Like that, I'm saying it's shit just like that happens.
The worst
just
part is
like that.
shit like that, and you know what? It's no shame either because that was in a house full of people, in front of a lot. You know, like in a house that this person had never been in, people that they don't know. So the boldness to go into somebody's space and do that, it just shows that like it's really there's a disconnect between what you think is happening and what is actually happening, what you're entitled to, what you think you're entitled to, and what you actually are entitled to. I think that's something that's not connecting.
Fact.
At least I hope that's the
Yeah.
because if it is connecting and you're doing it, then you're just a piece of shit.
Niggas is just trash. Niggas are trash ism. That is exactly what I'm talking. Like I'm not gonna try to come up with a clever word. Niggas is trash ism. So second man that is trash, which I said at the beginning of the podcast. So I just had to get it the fuck it out. Oh, the trash and the Jell-O pudding, and you're gonna be eating pudding for the rest of your life in jail because you're fucking trash. Fuck Bill Cosby. Fuck Bill Cosby. Fuck Bill Cosby. Fuck Bill Cosby. I debated with so many people against this.
That's crazy.
It's
I can't believe
fucking crazy to me because people are acting like one. Let me tell y'all something. Bill Cosby doesn't even like black people. Let's start off there while y'all are doing so much to defend this
off of
nigga.
that point. Don't give me that he donates money to HBCU shit. I'm sorry, but no.
He literally fucks with black people. He don't fuck with the way that you choose to represent yourself as a black person.
Yeah, he donated monies to HBCUs for black people to act right. Not for black people to be, but for black people to be how Bill wants us to be. He spoke at a HBCU before, and he said something like he wouldn't hire most of the people that he was speaking to because of their attitude, because of the way they was looking right now, or something like that. Like he said that at their graduation. That's like the nigga don't even really fuck with y'all like that for y'all to be defending him, first of all. So with that being said, everybody making it seem like it's some special conspiracy theory to take Bill Cosby down. What the fuck does anybody have to gain by taking Bill Cosby down? Honestly, think about this.
What the fuck was this nigga doing for everybody?
Think about this.
It's not
if
Obama.
if Bill Cosby just went about life and just died in peace in the next 10 years or something like that, nobody would notice.
Like nothing would stop. It would be perfectly fine. There's nothing. Cosby reruns, that's what they're trying to take down. Like, literally, there's no conspiracy theory to take down Bill Cosby. Third of all, y'all saying all of these women made this shit up. Did they just one day just say something about pills and drinks? Like, why would they make up that specific thing out of fucking nowhere? It doesn't make any motherfucking sense. Y'all don't think out of however many, what is like 60-something women, y'all mean to tell me y'all don't think at least one woman, we can't even give it to at least one? Do y'all know that we were just talking about people being afraid to come out and speak against men of power? So yeah, if I see that it happened to somebody else, I'm going to feel more inclined to say something now because now I know that I'm alone and I may have a little bit more support.
But I mean,
I still don't have support.
On top of, like, specifically in this case, it's Bill fucking Cosby. That's like accusing Michael Jordan of 60 counts of such. Like, that's scary. That's big. I'm like, especially for in entertain. Bill Cosby might be bigger than Harvey Weinstein.
And just like I said at the beginning, everybody is like,
he's a legend.
Well, Bill Cosby, he didn't like black people to say nigga. And he talked about this and that. So it builds up this he's perfect type of thing. This he wouldn't do that because he doesn't believe in this and that. Just like abusers like to put on this facade of perfection and charm and all of these other things. So when it comes time to people, nobody believes them.
It's not even, I don't even know that it's that. It's the fact that abusers are normal fucking people. They just abuse. Mm-hmm. Like, yes, they seem like they wouldn't do it. No shit. Like,
yeah, most niggas don't walk around looking like they
like,
would
oh,
do it,
yeah. No, this is my abuser outfit. This is my, no, shut the fuck up. Nigga, is that your abuser hat?
You got the abuser for it?
God damn it.
Oh, shit. You about to go around kicking bitches
Nobody
today.
is doing that. Like, it's normal fucking people who do everyday fucking things, and they are abusers. Like, they're just normal, and then they drift off because they're abusers. That's how you keep shit under that facade that Camille is talking about. Like, it helps. It helps. It's sad because a lot of people are falling for it and not seeing that in themselves. Like, you're falling for some bullshit right now. Like, you are actually submitting to lies.
I just genuinely don't understand how so many people, like, when I was debating with a lot of people, their biggest argument was, why did these girls wait so long? That was pretty much the argument. They don't believe it because these girls waited so long. And my question to all of them was, what do all of these 60 women have to gain from it? What do they have to gain from it about lying?
My question to those people is, how quickly would you report your sexual assault? It would take you a long time.
And like I said at the beginning, in some people, I got a guy that said, like, that there are women who report it right away. So being scared or waiting to have the courage doesn't make sense. Like, nah, my nigga, everybody handles their trauma differently.
There's people who also don't eat meat. It doesn't mean that I'm going to do it.
Like, there's so many different ways to
pointing out
that argument. Like,
one fucking look, they did that. So means
that's literally saying I have a black friend, I'm not racist.
Oh,
like, that's what the fuck you just said. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, and it was just it was men. I don't know what annoys me more, men that have this argument because it's just like, damn, y'all, all y'all niggas really think like this, or women that have this argument because it's just like, damn, like, girl, you could do better.
And we the people supposed to be looking out for each other. Yeah. If you see a woman in this situation, you would hope that anybody would be able to recognize it quickly is what it is.
Yeah.
It just shows you that that's not true. It's not all women will 100% have your back and be able to recognize this shit. Apparently, there are some women.
Like, don't get me wrong. I know that there is a very small percentage of women that lie about shit like this. I get it. Maybe, like, some of those women are lying, but I guarantee you all of them aren't.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Like, all of those girls are not lying. Like, that shit is just fucking crazy. I don't see how so many people defended him. That shit was mind-blowing to me. And it just made me think about, like, especially in the black community, which is all I could speak on because that's the community that I came from. So I guess that's like a redundant thing to say. But if you sit down and talk to any of your cousins, any of your homegirls, your siblings, your play cousins, and y'all sit around and talk about people in y'all family, I guarantee you that everybody's going to have a common uncle that make them feel weird, that they've told somebody about, that nobody did anything about, nobody said nothing to this nigga still come around. He may have done something to you, he may haven't, but he definitely makes you feel some type of way. Mm-hmm. There's probably more than likely somebody that has done something to you in your family that you told somebody about. This guy makes me feel uncomfortable. Everybody knows it. Don't wear this around Uncle so-and-so. Mm-hmm. Everybody says it, but y'all still let the nigga around because he helped turn on somebody's cable last month. He a good guy. He got the truck. He barbecue the best. the smallest reasons to keep abusers around when black girls are telling you that this nigga makes me feel uncomfortable and he did something to me and he's a predator, and we keep this nigga around because of one good thing that he did. We have that mentality in our own family. So why the fuck wouldn't we have it against Bill Cosby and R. Kelly? Because Bill Cosby had the Cosby Show, and R. Kelly has Step in the Name of Love. So we're gonna ignore all the other shit that he did to black women and women in general. That we're telling you.
I mean, sorry, R. Kelly is one person I cannot wait for.
I don't understand why the fuck he has video evidence. Like, I really don't understand why the fuck that nigga isn't up out of here. He literally was like with Aaliyah when she was 15. Like, that nigga is really fucking nasty. He been nasty this whole time. And again, we're gonna ignore it because he has hits. Like, that shit is fucking crazy.
Not
to
only
me.
that, I think that at least for, and not even to go off on it, the weirdest thing for me with R. Kelly is that his shows are packed with women. Packed. R. Kelly shows are sold out to a largely female audience. Those are people's mothers.
He ain't singing to them old bitches. They trying to get his attention.
No, but your daughters surely are in
Hello?
danger.
And he don't.
But you steady buying it. You steady giving them $50
that R. Kelly shit. I didn't know that Chance the Rapper had a song with R. Kelly. That's weak as fuck.
I didn't know that until you just told me.
That make me want to say fuck Chance. People was trying to cancel Chance because he like was
not all
standing
black
up for
people have to
Kanye,
be
yeah,
Democrats.
or whatever. Like, that shit, I could deal with that shit. Like, I could sit down and talk to somebody about politics or whatever. But you are Chance the Rapper talking about I stand with women and I stand with you, Monique, and we got to protect black women, and you making songs with R. Kelly, nigga, fuck you, because he from Chicago. So your city again is bigger than black women. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just so much shit.
There's
that's
always
big.
something
it's
that
like,
comes
before black women. Like that shit is fucking crazy. So it's that same mentality of like protecting black men for the one good thing we do. But black people will drag white people all day for for fucking with their cousins and priests touching on little boys and shit. But we just gonna completely ignore the fact that literally, like, we have ongoing jokes like, oh, here come Uncle so and so. Like,
nigga,
let me button up my shirt.
Let me
like,
tell you
that
something.
shit is not fucking funny, my
Black
nigga.
people trip over Tom Brady kissing his son on the mouth.
Yeah. And your uncle smacking your ass while you giving him a fucking soda out of the cooler. And that shit is cool. And it's just a family joke. Just cover up. Well, you know how he is. And that's just supposed to be the end of it. Like, nah, get this nigga the fuck up out of here. Fuck is y'all talking about? It's a bigger deal
when white people kiss their dogs. Ugh.
Yeah,
that's nasty.
Yeah, we don't want to. Black people don't want to talk about shit. Like, we have our own shit. Besides the racial shit that white people put us through and other people of color
we have
not
shit
fucking
that
with
we put
us,
ourselves.
we have shit that we put ourselves through.
We put each other through.
And not to say that young black men don't get abused, because they do too.
Oh man!
But we just don't talk about it, and it's crazy because a lot of the times these, like, when black kids are younger, they will say something at first, like, we're a vocal people.
When you're younger, you
say some shit like, this happened. Like, I don't feel good. Yeah,
like you get conditioned to not say
and then
things,
it's just like, okay, nothing. Nobody protected me. Nothing happened. Like,
or a negative reaction from trying to say something.
What did you do?
Like, why are you saying nothing about your uncle?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, like, that's disrespectful. You know, every time every time you prove a point about somebody that's older than you in a black family, you're being disrespectful.
Why are you saying that about? Don't say to nobody about your uncle.
Yeah, like, don't tell nobody that. Like, okay, but what are you going to do to protect me, though? Nothing? That's just going to be the end of it?
Just don't
like,
tell nobody.
That shit is fucking crazy. So it's that same mentality. That's not true. It's that same mentality that that I see with people defending all of these niggas.
Mm-hmm. No, I totally, I feel you. Like, but I'm never willing to put my shit on the line for somebody else, to believe that somebody else did or didn't do something. Like, I don't know. It's uncomfortable to be like, to try to say that Bill Cosby didn't do something or Nas didn't do something, but it's like, at the end of the day, if they did do it, like, they did. You know what I mean? I don't know how much more you can say about that, but.
And then my whole thing is, when it comes out that they did do it, I'm so curious to what everybody is gonna say.
Nothing.
Like, it's just gonna be nothing. It's just gonna be like
all the women who y'all dragged in the past few weeks, whether it's for speaking up or being victims, You're not going to go back and apologize. You're not going to circle back and make sure that everything is gravy. Like, niggas just say shit, especially on the internet, just to say shit. And then never loop back to make sure that, like, I was wrong.
As long as it's, what I found is that as long as there's one thing that proves your point, you don't have to go back. Because what a lot of people were telling me were like, they were saying, well, look what just happened with Russell Simmons. His accuser, like there was proof that she was lying, that it was all a lie. So based on that one thing, everybody else is lying now. Like, you get me? So now they'll just take that one thing.
Not even that, but you know, what about the other three other Russell accusers? Jafil. Well, what about the other three?
Okay, what about your friends?
I mean,
the nigga literally stepped down. Guilty niggas don't step down.
No. It is what it is. Like, keep it gravy, keep it real, and I don't know. It's annoying.
It was just really. It
it's
was
so frustrating.
It was one of those things. Like there are some topics where I will be like, this isn't worth like arguing niggas on the timeline for, and somewhere I will absolutely sit up there, eat my sunflower seeds, and have Twitter fingers all day because I'm going to get my motherfucking point across because you sound crazy. And that was definitely one of those times with this Bill Cosby shit, because get the fuck out of here. Fuck Bill Cosby. Fuck R. Kelly.
And our last one is
fuck yo rapey ass uncles. Oh, I was just doing the
There's
abusers.
Another, man.
Kanye is who we were going to talk about last, but his wasn't.
Kanye
His isn't about abuse. Well, abusive.
Somebody's abusing Kanye. He's a victim.
He really just misses his mom. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, that nigga literally just needs... I saw somebody tweet, like, Kanye's just missing, like, a black woman in his life. That shit is real. What black woman he got in his life?
His daughter.
Yeah. Kim Kardashian is the black woman in his life. That's the fucking problem.
Man.
Like,
let me tell you, y'all. This Kanye shit... It really messed me up. I love Kanye. I've been loved Kanye.
Kanye was literally the blackest nigga ever.
The blackest.
Before it was even like a thing, like all these, now we see all these celebrities being hella pro-black. Like way before it was cool to be pro-black, Kanye was pro-black.
Kanye was akin to Common. Kanye and Common were held as like, they were equal. Facts. Like, as far as intelligence, pro-blackness, the message in their music. Common, who is one of probably the most, he is like the woke rapper who's still popular nowadays. Like, you look at how different him and Kanye's careers are now. You would never believe that they literally started being extremely, extremely, extremely similar to one another.
And Kanye, the crazy thing about Kanye to me is that it literally seems as though he has went back and listened to all of his first 3 projects and became everything that he rapped about. He talked about how they made us hate ourselves but love their wealth. Mm-hmm. He talked about the crazy fashion industry, how they be doing dumbass shit, how people don't care about black people and all of this shit.
What's that Versace?
Then I spent $300 on this just to be like, nigga, you ain't up on this. And I can't even go to the grocery store.
Without some ones that's clean and a shirt with it seems. We live in the American dream. The people highest up got the lowest self-esteem. The prettiest people, they do the ugliest things.
For the road to riches and diamond rings. Like, this nigga, you literally lived out your whole life. He straight to the, and when he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl. Like, all of it. Like, you did all of it. It's scary to see. I think that from what I see from celebrities, at least, granted, I don't know these niggas, is you see a pattern of money definitely changes you for a second, and then you see how you react to that change. Mm-hmm. And you see people go right or left. Mm-hmm. And this nigga went left, or I guess right.
It's
see what I did there? To the right, to the right.
Or did he go west? This is sad because I don't know. Like, I feel like I mean, I genuinely think we have to commit to hopping off this Kanye train until he gets his shit back together. The thing is, though,
I think it was just good because, like I said, it's just all of the shit that we've seen is just, I hope people are not placing so much importance on celebrities anymore and their opinions and just like seeing them as normal.
I don't even care. I just, like, I like, if Kanye is going through something.
But that's the one thing. He said he's not going through anything. Everybody that has talked to him said that he's not going through anything.
That doesn't mean anything.
You don't think so? If you're talking to somebody and they seem to be in a clear headspace?
It seems to be.
It's not clear to us, but it's clear to him.
Not only, it's not even that, but it's different people saying, like, are these people who have been around Kanye since he was Kanye? Or did they just recently come around Kanye? Because somebody could seem normal if you just met them.
That is
Did you know
a great
Kanye
point.
in 2001? Did you know Kanye in 2003?
That's a great point.
That nigga is different.
That's a great point.
Because they're comparing that Kanye to a Kanye that ran up on stage. Yeah, he looks okay because
that's a great point.
That shit was erratic.
Because look, all of his day one niggas is not fucking.
Yes, that's what I'm.
Yeah.
Who is here with Kanye?
That's
who
a
was
really,
around?
really, really great point.
All his, like, Jay-Z don't even.
Jay-Z and Beyonce been seen this shit.
Come on, I'm just saying, like.
That's a great point.
People can confirm that Kanye is okay all they want to. But to me, like, just somebody being able to say that you're okay or telling you that they're okay or being able to keep it together for some amount of time, that doesn't mean you're okay. Not only that, I don't even want to sit here and diagnose somebody with something that they may or may not have. Like, that's problematic in itself. But damn, Kanye. Like, to me, this was the worst thing he could have done. This Donald Trump shit. Donald Trump tweeted and thanked Kanye in 2018. That's how we living.
After he ignored everything the fuck else. Niggas got shot up at a Waffle House and he didn't say shit. Literally a hero saved them and he didn't say shit.
But when Trump had shit to say about Jay-Z and shit.
That's the thing. Oh, that is the craziest thing of it all to me. All of these white conservative MAGA people are also rah-rah for Kanye. Y'all don't like Kanye.
Kanye's the same motherfucker who told y'all that Bush hates black. I don't give a fuck.
Y'all
that's okay. The white people, I'm over them because that's not true.
Like, y'all literally do not like this nigga. Like,
true.
all of a sudden, y'all care about what rappers have to say about politics.
They're just excited to have another black person.
All of a sudden, like, oh, well, you know, this is progressive and blah 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 blah. Like, literally, y'all don't give a fuck about what the. I wish that I cared enough to watch Fox News to see how they handled it because I'm sure they were confused about what to say. Like, but I thought we don't like what black people say. I thought we don't like what famous black influencers say.
Rich famous black people. With
Bill
a wife who hates.
Yeah.
Because I think that's very interesting. That Kim Kardashian and Kanye West are seemingly opposites as politically.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting to me. Because
Kim Kardashian is like the scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz. He does not have a brain.
But think about this. The motherfucker who does not have a brain is the person who had to tell Kanye, go on Twitter and just tell him that you don't agree with everything. So what does that say about you if the person with no brain is the person who told you to go fix your shit?
She literally did that because her lip gloss stopped selling after that.
No, absolutely. Which brings me to my next, to me, and this is an entire, like, facade.
Kanye does not give a fuck. Listen, if you're a Kanye fan, look at me. Listen to me real dear. Kanye don't give a fuck about y'all no other time ever. Ever, ever, ever. Until a week before that nigga about to drop an album. He don't say shit. He don't smile. He don't do nothing. But as soon as he about to drop another trash ass shoe or a motherfucking album, he tweets 7 words that doesn't make fucking sense and y'all lose y'all shit. This nigga don't care about y'all. Beyonce give us documentaries. Nicki tell us every motherfucking stat that she get even though we don't want to fucking hear it. Drake always giving us he get everybody fucking tattooed on his ass like a mural. Everybody's favorite rapper and artist. Jay-Z is even doing doing interviews and shit. You feel me? J. Cole is doing Q&As, even though he not doing like the most public shit. He going around giving away scholarships.
A lot of niggas are giving
nice
us
shit.
what we need,
like,
though.
They're giving us personal connections with their fans and letting us know they care about us.
Kanye
comes.
Fucking Beyonce's homecoming. This
Hello?
nigga got blacker than black.
Kanye ignore everybody. He don't want to take no pictures with y'all. He don't want to give y'all no motherfucking comments. He don't come outside the house and see the sun. This nigga don't put on no bra. He don't do nothing. And as soon as he about to drop some shit, he say a couple of dumbass shit. Y'all be like, this nigga is so profound. Y'all don't even see it. Nigga, y'all don't see it. He don't even like y'all. He not even talking to y'all anymore. Kanye is a rich ass nigga. Trump appeals to rich ass niggas. His audience is different now. This trash ass shit that he is for these rich ass white kids that's buying it. He not worried about y'all no more. It's a whole different audience. Y'all need to accept that this nigga is not for y'all.
Because there's no way. It's no way. If you was a Kanye fan and we talking college dropout, graduation, all of that shit, there's absolutely no way you vibing right now. There's no way you're vibing right now. Like this is. Like you said, it's literally the opposite of everything. Every Kanye bar that we love,
like every single.
He is the person.
But niggas just like to, I don't know.
Kanye went on goddamn Def Poetry Jam, bro. This nigga did slam That's the blackest thing you can do is some slam poetry. Get the fuck out.
Niggas just like to. The way I look at it is the niggas that still like Kanye is niggas that are different. That be wearing all that stupid different shit, and they like to think against the grain and tell you to think more profoundly about shit that's not profound. He had one very simple tweet, and niggas was acting like it was the missed book from the Bible. He just be saying simple shit. He said something like, don't think about racism, don't think about sexism, something, just think about love. No, my nigga, nah. I'm not thinking about love when niggas is getting raped. The fuck is he talking about? Shut the fuck up.
But here's my thing. So he announced a Nas album and a Tiana Taylor album before his rant. I'm so disappointed because
like, what is Tiana Taylor supposed to do now?
You're shitting on those projects.
And then I don't like when ASAP, we should drop our songs. Oh, Charlemagne, blah, 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 blah. Oh, John Legend, oh, Ebro. Like, stop bringing other people into this shit.
Chance, posting fucking screenshots and shit.
Yeah, like, stop bringing other people into your rants because you know that nobody really want to touch what the fuck you saying right now. Tiana Taylor just wants to release her motherfucking music because her fans have been waiting for like, literally, she don't really want to hear that bullshit. Well, at least I hope she don't, but...
I'm done. Also, Kim.
Oh, girl, I'm not looking at that. Her posting her pretty pussy everywhere.
Let our nigga out.
Miss Pretty Pussy. He talking about, does this house look like the second place?
It does.
Yeah.
Let that nigga out.
This is exactly. I thought I didn't have no decorations in my house, my nigga.
Let that nigga out. They paid to not have decorations. Ain't that crazy?
She must really got.
They paid an interior decorator to not decorate.
What kind of pussy do she?
Can you
got?
imagine walking into a house? Spray it all white,
and that's it. But it's not all white. It's white, it's off white, and it's cream and ivory in that bitch. White. Okay, I got the eye. I seen that shit. It's different tones up in that bitch. I bet North and Kim in Chicago and Illinois and all the motherfuckers over there are irritated. You know how irritating it has to be a baby in an all white house. You want to color that shit. That's so all I was thinking.
Like, it's like, how? There's no way. Like, they have to, those babies must be in cages.
Their room must be where all the color is because
they're fucking bubble boy at home. Mom, they put them niggas in a little bubble.
Mom, can I please draw on the wall? Please, I don't want to see this shit no more. All right. I thought I would have more to say, but I guess I wasted all of my words. That's it for you?
I'm sad, but that's it.
All right.
I know that it's difficult. I'm stacking this paper, it's sort of habitual. I blow the residual and fucking your bitch like it's part of my ritual. Part of the visual, but money you give me a heart on is typical. I wanted it physical, $1 million I count up in intervals. Without it I'm miserable, don't wanna fall off so I'm all in my bag. Thinking God like it's biblical, I know it's gonna solve every problem I have. I bought on the principle, remember the teachers.
All right, y'all, so now it's time for the main course, and we have a item of the week, a special item on the menu. How do I make this brunch like?
Let's see.
We have a weekly special. A special for this week. I don't know. Somebody sent in a letter. Someone sent in a letter asking for advice. So we're going to read it. And if I know you, how I think I know you, you're not going to answer this question. I just really cannot wait to see how you react.
Is there dick involved?
Yes, there is dick involved.
I knew it.
But I mean, you don't have to look at it that way. Brunchism question. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Hey. So here's the thing. I'm dating this guy. We've been seeing each other for around 4 months now. Ooh. And he has brought up on more than one occasion how he likes to have outdoor sex.
Okay.
At the park, at the beach, on a hike, behind a car, not in the back of one. On the inside, like outside behind the car.
Wow.
I'm not completely opposed to the outdoor sex thing. I've just never dated someone who has asked me to do it. Do you ladies have any advice on outdoor sex in general? Any suggestions on places to have outdoor sex? Have y'all ever had sex outside and gotten caught? I look forward to your responses. Thank you, Sunset. P.S. I love Brunchism. Keep doing what y'all doing. That's it. Oh, she said do the I see you point. I love Brunchism. Keep doing what y'all doing. From Sunset.
What's up, Sunset? Sunshine. Sunset.
I could call you my baby boy. So let's just tackle these questions in order as they come. Do we have any advice on outdoor sex in general? My advice for outdoor sex would be definitely nighttime. I mean, it probably is more exciting if it's in the daytime because it's like more of a thrill. But I mean, you can get charged as a sex offender, my nigga, if you get caught. So I would suggest nighttime. I would also suggest to look at like ways to dip before y'all start. Yeah, off top, like
escape routes.
Yeah, escape routes. Like what's the fastest way to get away or whatever. Also, what you wear has everything to do with it. Like that goes the fastest way to get away. Like you're not about to come up there with like jeans or a romper or something. Like you definitely need to sundress that shit. No panties. Like just pull up, pull down something real quick like that. I don't know what the male equivalent to sundress is. Maybe like boxers. I mean, maybe basketball shorts.
It's not that hard. Like, y'all are good.
Well, for boys, yeah. Just like, whip it out and put it back in. Like, my nigga, it's fine.
Just put it
away. What is your... And I guess that's all I have, yeah, for outdoor sex.
Don't get a yeast infection at the beach. That sand will get...
What real advice?
In places. I'm serious.
Oh, you see?
People fucking joke about having sex on the beach. It's not funny.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
It's not
unless,
funny.
Unless you're like inside a tent or something, but then that's not really...
But, I mean, honestly, like, there's a lot in the sand, and that sand will get... Woo! At places that it's not going to get out.
Sounded like a Miko ad-lib.
Hey, man.
All right.
Other than that, I say do it. If you have the confidence to do it, go for it.
Any suggestions on places?
No. Dang, places.
Yeah.
Specifics.
I would say like a rooftop somewhere, like on the top of a building.
That's a good one.
A park. Apparently not the beach. No, nowhere like near a park is risky because that the sex offender thing. Yeah,
at a park.
Yeah, goes into play.
Yeah, it's a little iffy. Unless they got one of those slides that are just encapsulated. It's a tunnel.
I mean, you could do it on the grass part, not by like the jungle gym.
Okay. Well, what's the fun in that? I say do it on the monkey bars. Go ahead.
Me that ass with the shower out. This letter says at the park, at the beach, on a hike.
On a hike is complex.
I'm not fucking on the hike, my nigga. One, because like I said, I think nighttime would be better. I'm tired. We already been sweating a little bit because we got up here.
A little bit, hopefully. Like, it's more than a little. Like, if you really get up to the top, like, it's right, bro.
Like, my nigga, we had to get all the way up here. So definitely, I'm not sucking your musty dick. Like, that's out. It's definitely. But that I guess that is another advice. Like, I would do like a quickie for sure. Like, you're not about to have no full.
Oh, absolutely.
Sex session. Like, it just got to be bop, bop, bop.
Behind the car is interesting only because, like, where is the car parked?
Yeah.
Because there's, you know, like, I mean, behind the car is like, that could be anywhere that I'm like, I'm thinking, what, parking lot? Grocery store? Like, that's kind of hectic.
Yeah.
That's hectic. And that
I mean, I
seems
guess
to be
that's supposed to be like the
partner,
thrill of it.
Sunshine's partner seems
Sunset.
like... Sunset. Woo.
Like
woo,
the drink at
woo,
Roscoe's.
Woo. This part, they seem like they are like, this is it.
Yeah, I feel like you should maybe talk to your partner about it because they seem like this is something that they've thought about a lot before. So they probably have a lot of the answers to your questions anyway. You feel me? For them to ask you that, like they probably have either already done that shit or already been thinking about it thoroughly enough to know what the fuck they want to get cracking.
Yeah, I think if you're willing to do it, I think you should try it.
I'm trying to think of what
the only reason I would say not to do it is if you're like scared or some shit. But if you're not,
yeah, you gotta be fully with it.
If you're not
probably
worried,
take a
you
few
might as well
shots.
just try it.
But I'm trying to think of more places where the rooftop. I think I like that idea. That's a really good idea. But I don't know where else do niggas. Maybe like in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Like if you sit on his lap or something.
Wait, at the restaurant?
Yeah.
Like out in a... Okay.
You mean like... I mean, yeah. I mean the bathroom. Yeah,
but that's
yeah,
private,
yeah.
do you think? I think that's still public.
That's still public, yeah. That's off top, yeah. Public restrooms still count, but then yeah, make sure it's like at a nice public restaurant and the bathroom is nice.
Yeah, go to the fancy one.
Yeah.
Little
so you can get it cracking in the bathroom. You can get it cracking.
I like
maybe at the club. Beyonce made a song about it. Oh yeah, balcony.
Some sort of balcony. Something
that you could do in the daytime, and I don't think it would be too bad. Mm-hmm. But Beyonce did make a song about making love in the club.
That's very public.
That's very public. Like, I'm not sure. Somebody may ask to join in, but I'm just telling you, you just ask.
A little bit off. Did I send you that one video of that couple who was at the baseball game?
This sounds familiar.
And he is finger popping
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
See, that is my worst night because
you don't want people like...
You can tell that in his head, he is being so slick. Like, he thinks...
And she's sitting over there like...
That nobody knows what's going on here. Like, in his head, the way that his actions, his body language just tells, he thinks he's pulling off, like, the ultimate, like ultimate
Did they have
pop.
a blanket? Oh, airplane, Mile High Club.
Huh? Did they have
a blanket?
A blanket? Oh, the video, they were standing up.
Did you tell me about this or did I see it?
Ah, damn it. I'm going to use that for my check. Never mind.
Okay.
Maybe I need to send this to you. But there's a video of like, there's a guy and a girl and they're at a baseball game. And they're on like the outskirts of the baseball game. And they're just standing up watching. And the girl is standing in front of him. And he slips his hand in her pants through the back. And he's finger popping her while they're standing like, he's standing behind her.
Side note, I really like the term finger popping. I've never heard anybody say finger popping before, but I like that.
Really?
I'm going to incorporate that.
For sure. Nah, he was finger popping her and there's just somebody in the back recording.
See, that's the creepy shit. Like, don't record me, my nigga.
No, this was creepy. Like, that was... It was just the fact that in his head that he thought he was getting away with it. The thing is that everybody who walked by knew what the fuck was going on. It was... So that's my only fear is like always keep in mind that nighttime. You might think that you're getting away with something when you're really not.
Facts.
So just stay in tune.
Y'all could do like some type of role play thing where y'all put on masks. So in case somebody is recording, y'all, then they'll know.
Well, that's the good thing about the recording is from the back. So there was no faces. I mean, unless somebody knows what that dick is. I don't know, man. That shit was, yeah.
All right. So the last part of the question is: have y'all ever had sex outside and gotten caught? Not gotten caught.
Outside, no.
You gotten caught
in the bathroom restaurant. I thought I told you about that.
I don't think you did.
No? Let me tell you something. We frequent the restaurant. Yeah. I've seen the waiter.
We frequent the restaurant? Then I know where you're talking about. I live by it.
Do you? Oh, don't say it.
Is that what you talk? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, I don't know what you mean.
I live what do you mean? Is it the place? Is it a place that I live by, like where we are right now? That's in
It's
close
close.
in close proximity.
Like 5 minutes away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. This doesn't sound too far-fetched, so maybe you have told me before.
Yeah.
So what, did y'all get kicked out?
No, I shut the door. I locked it.
Hey.
Kept it
Like,
moving.
I'm not finished.
Keep it moving, nigga. Mind your fucking business.
Oh, so you didn't get called by staff, just by like...
Oh, it was it was a waiter. I just think they were like, oh, all right.
Oh, okay, yeah. Do your thing.
Whatever.
Wash your hands when you finish.
Yeah. No need to tip. No need to tip. You're good for today.
I've never gotten caught, but I have partaked in intercourse outside. It was fun. I've been to a park before, and also my hotel key wasn't working once, so we just got it started in the hallway.
I've done a hotel.
And then, like starting the elevator, and then we was like, okay, we almost to the room. Get to the room. The shit was impatient. Oh. The nigga was impatient. We got it cracking in the hallway. We finally got it into the room. We finished.
Good.
And I never got caught.
I'm just too paranoid. Like, I'm very paranoid.
Yeah. So sundress, like you have to dress appropriately, and plan like a getaway route depending on how sneaky you finna be, and you got to be quiet.
You do.
You got to be quiet.
Yeah, I think that could give it away. Like, you do have to think about the fact that you are in public a little bit.
You can't just be going all the fuck out. Like, you got to...
It's not the time.
Yeah, you got to be quiet.
The hype is in the fact that it's public. You don't even need the extras.
Yeah. You got to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, goodness.
All right. Well,
that's
thank
a good
you.
One.
That was...
Shout out to you,
Sunset.
Sunset.
Some shit. Some shit. I didn't think that you would answer. Oh, that was funny. All right, thanks. Continue to send in questions. They do not have to be like that, but if they are, that's fine too.
Okay.
But
we'll still do it.
Yeah, let's move on.